け翼
Hi guys, welcome to the stream. We are sorry because I couldn't get the audio to fix itself. But now it's fixed.
Hi guys, Kozo here.
So we are here to look at the what's the banner now? Yes, the Matsuyama Dreamfest banner, of course. So I hope you guys are well. Hi MBA, hello. Sorry, just now there was some hiccup. That's why the stream was ended because the audio is not perfect, and when it's not perfect, Kozo gets a bit edgy.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, and
now I'm watching without sound, so
yeah, he won't have sound forever.
forgive me if I don't answer. I mean, not as engaging as before. Not that I'm very engaging.
Actually, we can go on to our channel, right? And you look at this live video, right? Then at the side they have a chat, right? You can actually pop out the chat. So the chat will be a more like lively one. Not lively as in live, more live than the one that you are looking at the screen right now.
I can pop out the chat. How?
You just need to go to the chat and there's 3 dots there. Then you click on the 3
okay.
dots. Then you can pop it up. And you even can go full screen as much as you want.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Hi Richard, hi Kaito. So let's start talking about the banners. That's what we do nowadays. We talk about banners and we hopefully will help you decide. Not help you decide, but give you a clearer picture of what you should be pulling and what you shouldn't be pulling. Okay, let's talk about Matsuyama. Okay, let's let Kozo start the ball rolling about Matsuyama.
Matsuyama comes with a very nice art. And and good potential for future team builds.
Right.
However, he is not someone that wait, let me find the words. He's not someone irreplaceable. I think there should be other options around that might be better at the moment or even comparable.
You're coming from a scorer point of view, I suppose.
Yes, as a scorer, I don't think he offers that much. Only under certain circumstances where he will become like a goal threat. But you know, most teams have other more capable scorers who depend on during your attack during their attacks.
Hi Dimas, hi Johannes. Yes, I do agree in that aspect, as in if you are using him to score, then he's not the best choice because I think you will need to do the Soga shenanigans. You know, you need to tap it to yourself repeatedly. But the thing is, the positioning of this player is not easy to execute that, as every time he will be around a lot of players, right?
And if you like do the self-tapping and you manage to get his stamina low and you do one attack and then you shoot, right, and then you have 0 stamina, then he will become liability on the pitch. He'll become an easy target as well. So don't really recommend that.
So the correct way to play him should be maybe you can tap to himself for maybe a few times to get his stamina to about 2/3. Right, to about 2/3. Yes. Then from there you can use him to pass, use him to tackle, and then at the end of the half, then you try to use him to shoot, something like that.
If you don't have other better scoring options.
Right, of course, because full power eagle shot is still not so strong. Only 84k, and I doubt Matsuyama can really get close to the goal. That is one. And the other thing I don't like about this Matsuyama is he doesn't come with the 490 tackle. So without the 490 tackle, defensively he is quite weak.
Yeah, not to mention he can't really intercept.
Right, so he is heavily dependent on the 490, the Spirited Valiant defense or the Diligent defense. If you don't have any of those, right, he is actually very weak in his defense.
A lot of the meta midfielders, when matched up with him, have a good chance to pass over him. So even if when his stamina is like maybe halfway there, a good passer like Rafael and Tsubasa should have no problem passing over him.
Rafael, I think most likely because of Inside Master, because Rafael base pass is already 70k without Inside Master, so Rafael getting over him is not a problem at all, because he cannot intercept, so he can only tackle and hope to bully. But for Tsubasa, I think he still got chance. He's got a better chance.
If both of them are at half stamina?
The lower the stamina, actually, I think still have chance, because Tsubasa is around 60 over K and he starts with 70 over K. So with the type advantage, right, I think there's still a good chance of him getting Tsubasa's ball.
With tackle?
Yes,
with
490.
Intercept?
No, cannot. Intercept, I don't think there's a chance at all, man. Intercept is very weak.
He should only always tackle.
Yes. Unless his stamina is like maybe when you are nearer to your full passive that you're around 260 stamina, around there is the 20% threshold, then you can try to intercept.
Before wouldn't it be even better to try to bully at that point?
Yes, but
tackle?
The issue here is tackle costs you 460, right? Although he has tenacity, so it depends on whether you want to do any last action with him or not. So if you go full power, right? Because I did some calculation, right? You can't get to 260. The best you can get him to activate his full 20% is around 233 stamina. So if you use a 460, actually you still can use a 460 because it's during full power is 230. So you still have 3 stamina left. Yeah, so you're right. So using tackle is always better.
Okay, and I have a question. Between him and Dreamfast Xiao, do you think they are comparable?
I think if Levin and Schneider comes into the meta, right, I think Xiao is a better option to score.
Right. Both of them are very capable of defending, but a lot of their stats actually went to their attacking, right?
Right.
Shooting and stuff like that.
And generally, Xiao is a bit tougher to play against. As in, he doesn't need to lose stamina to win balls. And Matsuyama, unfortunately, I don't think his first... Okay, versus most of the meta passers, playmakers, right? I don't think he can get the ball in the first tackle because his first tackle is like 73k, unless there's a type advantage. But versus Grandiose, right? I think Grandiose is not very high on passing, you know. So if you give him 2 tackle, right? But again, you need to give him 2 490 tackle, which is ridiculous, right? If not, he gets skill block, then he is pretty helpless.
Yes.
The other thing
is with him. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
with
you
him,
can go ahead first. Yeah.
During his first few actions, if he matches up with a good interceptor, then he will probably lose the ball. If he matches up with a good passer, he probably will not get the ball as well, right? So that's a problem for him.
And the reason, if you have already watched our video, the reason why I gave him smooth ball keeping is for him to keep the ball, of course. So because if he is going to rely on his pass just to pass away, right, he is always going to pass away the ball and don't have a chance to really hold the possession so that he can waste his stamina. So against players that cannot tackle at all, no defensive skills at all, you should always use dribble to deplete.
Full power as well, right?
Right. Thank you, Devin, for your becoming welcome back to our membership. Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
I see him as a good full power builder from deep against like how people usually play Grandiose, but you build full power instead of debuffing.
Yes. I think Matsuyama in the whole, right, is not easy to use and really difficult to fit into teams right now. So a lot of people think that he is completely useless, the worst Dreamfest, but I don't think so. I think it depends. It really depends. His dribble is weak but not horrible. It's weak just because of the skill. So it depends on whether they are willing to release a skill dribble for him. And for those that do not have any of the 490 tackles, please don't even try pulling for him because it's not effective at all. Not effective at all. Those using so those only have the 440 eagle tackle and the flash flood tackle, right? Is it flash flood or flood flash?
Flash flood.
Yeah, so don't go for him because I doubt you can win any ball when his stamina is full. No chance at all, I don't think so.
It's a skip for me.
Right. So, yep. But I'm still going to pull for him. Just for the sake of pulling, yes. Just one Mountie. So let's look at the rest of the featured players. We have Tsubasa, we have Gentile, we have Nita. So, you guys, for those guys that don't have Tsubasa or Gentile, this is really a very good banner for you guys to try for them. Especially Tsubasa, actually. For those that don't have Tsubasa, I should always go for Tsubasa.
Yeah, Tsubasa and Gentile is the top players in their respective position.
If you need Gentile, go for it. Nuts, go for it. Definitely worth. The other thing about, okay, let's talk a bit about Nita. Is Nita bad? Do you think Nita is bad?
I think he suffers the same fate as Matsuyama right now. There's no real good toughness type Japanese based teams that a lot of people can build.
Right. So a lot of people are talking about how about Aoi? You can maybe mix in Aoi and that will already. Akai is one thing. So we are just talking about three toughness Japanese players.
Yes, I mean the best way I can see people playing this Matsuyama is in a team with Akai and Aoi in a skill type non-Japanese based team.
Right. So back to Nita. Is this Nita back? Actually, this Nita is not bad, you know. He can hit 97k with his volley and 90k with the overhead kick. It's just that he is not released at the right time. You see, he's up against Zeno and he's up against Zenzo. So yeah, he wasn't released at the right time. That's all I can say.
Yep.
So with that said, right, Matsuyama also will have the same. Oh no, he will be better against Zeno. Actually, Matsuyama will have an advantage against Zeno. Yeah. Other than that, what do you think? For those who are pulling, shouldn't be pulling for Matsu, should be pulling for Gentile or Tsubasa, right?
Yes, if you don't have Tsubasa and Gentile, I recommend that you go for them because the two of them are so superior over the parts that even if let's say someone better than Gentile comes along, Gentile is still easily the second best defender around for you to play. Tsubasa with Chancemaker is one of a kind as well.
Yeah, Chancemaker is really too game breaking, so I can't imagine playing without him from now on. Hi Rock Frog.
And even if they release another Chancemaker, right? Two Chancemakers are always better than one. So
I do agree. Hi Retro Gamer.
Hi guys.
We will have our Ike clinic later, but we will talk about the banners right now. So for those, okay, so the other advice is for those that don't have 490 tackle, don't go for Matsuyama. And for those that have 490 tackle, maybe you can. Oh, you need two things actually. You need. Oh, okay, wait. You just need at least one 490 tackle. That is the bare minimum if you are trying for Matsuyama. Bare minimum.
For me personally, right, whenever I have a player that I'm not sure about pulling, I'll try to build a team that involves him first. If I can easily make a team and then that I might be able to play that team in PvP, then I will pull for him. If not, for Dreamfest and Dream Collection, they always come around. And when they are featured with other players, it makes it less painful to pull. For example, like for here, out of these 4, I have the rest of the 3, so it doesn't really make sense for me to try. But in another banner, when maybe Matsu comes back as a rated player, I mean, and then I don't have him, aiming for 2 out of 4 is definitely much better.
Right. That will be like 5-6 months down the road. He won't appear very soon.
Really?
Yeah, 5-6 months. Like he won't appear that soon. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, again, the reason why I try to make a team to see if I can play him is also, like I know that I won't be getting him in the next few months, and if I don't have a team ready for him, then it doesn't really make a difference for me.
Right. And if Matsuyama came out just after Miguel, right, then I think he will be great. But nowadays, Miguel don't even dribble much, so Matsu is really not as needed. Now the meta favors more into passing rather than dribbling.
Yeah.
So just to let you guys know, and what Kozo mentioned is always pull something that you can play with, and that is what we usually do as well. I mean, I usually do as well. But just because he's Matsu, so I have no choice.
He's your favorite player, right?
No choice. This one we already talked about him already, right? Last week.
Yeah, we did.
We even did a quick. So if you don't have this Jito, right, I am not so sure because now is very close to the anniversary. So unless you are like dying to use Jito right now, like at this moment, without Jito your team cannot function, then you go for Jito. If not, don't go for Jito. That's how I feel. How about you?
If you have a team that can make use of him, I would recommend pulling for him. And of course, if you have paid boss, because in 8-step guaranteed player like that is really good. I mean, he has good bonds, good shield, and he's not bad as a player as well.
Right. So King was asking why 440 tackle is not good. So is 490 tackle better or 440 tackle not better? 490 helps him to reach 73k at full stamina. So if you are using
this master needs his tackle to bully, so definitely like much higher momentum help you achieve that.
Right. So if you are using a 440 tackle, then you will be in the 60-ish K range. To be honest, now a lot of players their passes is around 60-ish K, and he can only tackle. He cannot even intercept.
I mean, if he can intercept, then okay, you can play a guessing game with a 440 tackle and a good intercept. But for him, he desperately needs the tackle to bully.
Right, he needs to bully. He can't play a regular game. He just need to bully. And honestly, I feel that Matsuyama in the defensive point of view, right, he won't contribute that much, because when he's full stamina, right, then it's okay to match up with him, especially with Raphael and strong passers like Kozo mentioned. So when he's low stamina, you won't even go near him, right? You just avoid him totally.
Yep.
So I value him more as a playmaker, just like what Kozo mentioned in our video, as a playmaker deep in your own half rather than an attacker. I mean as a person that you depend on to win balls. He can't do that, unfortunately.
Unless another thing I want to point out is his low intercept. makes him an easy target for passing over as well.
Okay, you are talking about skill pass, right?
Yes. I mean, no, white pass over him.
Okay, because there's always a 25%. The reason why we included as eager intercept is for that purpose. So there's unless your team has no team auto intercept enhance.
Well, for me, I like to take my chances. So
Yeah, because there's the average we see is around 20-25%. Of course, you can build higher, but I didn't see anyone build any higher than 20-25%. Everyone stress on either debuff or buffs. They don't stack on auto intercept. So there's a 25% chance.
25% is not often, no?
Not often, yes. But it still happens, it still happens. So, wow, how come this banner is still around? What?
Still got 4 more days, man.
Oh my god. I mean, honestly, you guys shouldn't be even be looking at those banners at all. It's, really not worth your DBs, 100%.
Especially with the abundance of good team skills being brought out. I mean, there's no real need to specifically go for them.
Right.
That banner.
Right. So King is saying that his technique is good. His technique alone will not help him intercept, man. You need to see the combination of his in-match parameters. It's not great. If you take a look at the parameters table that we did up, it's not great. Even if you go 25-25, it's still not worth it. You can see our skill force section, right, is actually calculated based on the full maximum limit break for the respective stats. So at 20% passive, he only reaches 63k for his intercept, which I think is acceptable. But before that, he's around like 51k, so shaky. 51k cannot intercept anything against the meta playmakers, man. So anyways, shall I go for 10 singles? Actually, I put like 2 or 3 singles already, and I got the.
I can tell.
And I got
tell from your free DBs.
And I got the Golden 23 Jito.
Oh, which one? Oh, okay.
Okay, so I think I'll just pull a multi-pull and call it a day. So here we go. Thanks for the Kampate. No, 1 multi. Oh, and it's a dead multi. That's the end of our Dreamfest story.
What?
It does.
5 more singles, come on.
5 more singles. Actually, the chances of me. Okay.
Come on.
Oh dear. And I thought I already cleaned up.
Everyone's waiting for the mixer, man.
Yeah, man. I've been storing up. The war challenge giving us too many SSR. Well, I'm not complaining though, but then it takes out space. So the only character that I don't have is Matsuyama, and the rest is all I already have. So this I will not try anymore. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, sure. Move on.
Okay, let's move on. So actually I did up something. Wow.
Oh,
Demo Doko, how come we got cut off? I need to fix my alerts. So I did up this spin wheel. For some reason it's not showing. Okay, now it's showing. We are not doing it today, so just to let you guys take a look. So we have not
bigger. Can.
Is that big enough?
Yes. Perfect.
So we have not thought of how to run this yet. Like for example, maybe it's something that you guys can claim and limited to three claims, because there's some juicy stuff there. There's pool single is pools, 1 single pool, of course. Multi, we still have we have 1 multi here. Yes, multi is here. We have the red areas which have the pool multi for a particular gacha banner of my choice. And we have pool 50 SSR ticket, pool 10 SSR ticket, things like that. Yes,
You decide. You decide TK's fate.
yes. Somehow, some sort of uh of that lah. So I only have I think I have 60-ish 60-ish SSR ticket. Yeah, 69. Such a 9 number. No, sorry, you guys cannot see because of the stupid wheel. So yeah, I got 69 tickets. So after yes.
King is asking why not boundary break the SSRs you get from World Challenge to complete the boundary break mission.
Okay, the thing is the boundary break mission is always there. And you're always bound to boundary break good players. So why are you
For me, right,
Hmm.
I've already completed the boundary break mission with chess players. So there's no point using actual SSR because you can always use them in a mixer.
Right.
Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. It's a waste to boundary break those players.
Yeah, five SSR you get one chance for mixer, right?
And there's quite a few good players in the regular gacha pool that I don't mind getting at the moment.
Right. So back to the wheel. So if we hit one of the red areas, right? That means pool multi or the pool 50 SSR tickets, right? Once that is claimed, then no more wheel already.
69 is very vulgar. Like, can you pull one?
No.
Pull one lah. Make it 68.
No, I'm a hoarder. I'm working
Chinese,
towards
right?
100. I'm working towards 100.
Just one.
So
Come on.
probably we will include these tickets as well. These tickets has been there for like sitting there for more than a year now. And honestly, I do not know what to do with them, man.
Remind you how wasted
dumb
money.
I was. Okay. So we'll start looking at teams. Hopefully we don't spend too much time on that as well. Okay.
King, give others a chance, King.
Nuts. It took a long time to accumulate them, and the point of keeping them until anniversary, then I will pull. If not, it will just take up on my inventory slot. Unless we start playing the wheel. So the wheel includes the upgrade inventory slot thingy. Yeah, it's the blue area. And we also have point transfer. Oh, talking about point transfer, I got quite a bit of point transfer to go through. Yeah, about 600 and... No, it's part of the wheel.
Oh.
It's part of the wheel.
Because Pep was saying they are considering doing something about this.
That means they are going to remove it?
No, they're gonna make it more attractive.
Oh, really? Okay, then the more I shouldn't pull for it, right?
Yeah, you should keep as much as possible. Unless they refund back everyone, those that have their poop. Then I'm not sure.
So, NBA, we already looked at your team before, right? So, maybe we will look at David's team. So, hopefully... And for those guys that can fit... Nani? So for those guys that can fit in Matsuyama seamlessly into your team, also show us your team. We will...
And stay around and to play a PvP game with us.
Yes.
We can showcase him.
Right.
So anyone who has Matsuyama in their main team, right, please sound out.
I tried already, guys, but I am not lucky enough to get him. I've seen people getting him with like 50 DBs, one multi.
I haven't even touched the banner.
So,
very hard to resist.
Okay. This team has Matsuyama, but I don't think he's his team, right? David, which deck is your actual team? Well, okay. It looks like Any comments?
Nice goalkeeper. This goalkeeper doesn't work, right? Not when he's not in the debuff team.
Yeah, it doesn't work at all, man. I tried. It doesn't work at all. I think wait, let me check out the skills. I think this account is a rather new account, right? But he has the tackle though. Fierce warrior tackle. So what do you think?
It needs quite a bit of work. I mean, I don't really have much experience with this goalkeeper, but I don't think he's an option. Yeah, I see good attacking midfielders. And does Miguel have defensive skills?
A skills.
Okay, then as a single DM, he's also not that great. Yeah.
And Victorino does nothing, right?
Victorino, yeah.
So anyways, he is running an agility type non-Japanese team, and his bond is 29.5%, and his auto intercept is 15%.
He needs to work on getting a better goalkeeper and then better strikers for his front line.
Right.
Defensively, I don't think that Couts is very reliable as well. So yeah, besides the AM, the midfielders
Are very strong.
They need some work.
And his Matsuyama doesn't have the 490 tackle.
How many Rising Sun? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's enough. I would remove Miguel and play Natureza.
But if he played Natureza, Sogas,
okay.
Yeah, he's there because of
right.
Actually, I thought of playing Natureza, so I think Natureza is a better choice over Victorino, but I don't think he have a choice right here.
Yeah, and we don't know what other players he have as well, so it's hard to advise.
Yep. Guys, I think there's nothing much we can do for you right now. I can't even see your other players.
Yes. And even your subs. Oh,
This deck 4.
Oh.
I think this deck Aoi is okay actually, but I think he doesn't have the third skill type Japanese player. I think
this feels like a very forced way to play Matsuyama. Like you're playing this goalkeeper just to satisfy his pawn.
Right. Okay, we will look at Nasret team. Please stop spamming. Thank you.
NBA said
yes.
We agreed to look at his team during last.
Then we will look at his team first then.
And then Nasret. So yes, we have your ID Nasret. So and stop spamming.
Yes, I have taken down your ID already. Please stop spamming. Thank you. So since NBA is here, NBA is still around, right? There's no point of us discussing about your team if we are not around.
NBA, raise your hand.
Please put your hands up. Okay, no. Oh, okay, he's there. Deck 8. I think NBA's team is more.
Be strong, right?
Yeah, it's a strong team. Should be a strong team. Okay. Generally, I won't start with Espadas if I have Zenzo.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I can't see Espadas keeping any clean sheet nowadays.
I think it's quite impossible. And you have options like Aoi. Akai is not great, but you have Aoi, right? You can try to build a team around that.
I see a lot of better
Yeah.
teams than deck 8. But he's probably just experimenting with deck 8. That's our opinion.
Okay. So we'll focus on that. First of all, keeper fail. Second,
Fail,
yes.
Nita.
Yeah.
If you don't play this keeper, you don't need to play this Nita.
Right. And this Nita is really hopeless as well. Bobang is good. Bobang.
There's a lot of good players. The only 3 players that it's not so good all hinges on Espadas. In the 2 skill type Japanese are there just for Espadas, right?
Right.
Or is it Rising Sun also?
He's Rising Sun.
And also Rising Sun for Raphael.
Rising Sun, there's 4 Rising Sun, right?
2. Oh yeah.
There's 4 Rising Sun.
Even Soga is.
Soga is Rising Sun also. There's 5 Rising Sun.
So there's enough Rising Sun.
Right. Hi, Pex PD.
Replace Espadas and Nita and Igawa.
Okay, Pex PD, thank you
Unless-
for your subscription. I mean your membership. Subscription. They say your thanks.
Thank you.
New member, thank you.
New member? Oh, okay. I
Text
can't
video.
tell. Nowadays, a lot of alerts.
Alright, so I think you should be playing with this team more, right? This team looks slightly better.
I think it lacks agility type Japanese, right? If he's using the Akai.
This Akai come with shield or for agility type. Yeah, it doesn't help much. So is there a way to fit in Aoi in his deck 8? Because
Which are we?
he's got this Aoi.
Oh,
But it will be quite a challenge. It'll be quite a challenge. He has
skill type.
Bueno. Bueno is okay. Bueno, this clever is okay, right? This is a skill block. Yeah, the skill block. So we need to look for a third. Schneider is not a bad choice, but let's see if he have a better choice.
Magus would be great.
I didn't see Magus though. That Davi is quite useless as well. Honestly, he doesn't have it. So if that's the case, I would rather play this team. Why is Nita is there for the bond? No, I don't get it. There's already 3. He's playing agility type Japanese. And for his bonds as well, right? So he has to squeeze 2 more. There is really doesn't really have a third skill type non-Japanese. Unless he used Schneider. Maybe Aoi here, right? Genzo. Then Bueno. Schneider. He has to sacrifice one of these guys.
He can't take out.
He can't take out Raphael.
Reza.
He can't take out Raphael.
He also can't take out Osoga, Brazilian.
Oh yeah, so that's the reason why. Okay. He's running a non. Basically, he only have these 5 non-Japanese agility type. He cannot move them at all. Such a tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough. So I think he's better off using the one with Bueno and Couch, right?
Why is Nasrat spamming again?
You'll get your turn, man. I'll put you on timeout right now, okay? Bye, Tintin.
Bye. Okay, so okay, for me, you should. I mean, even with experimenting or looking for playable teams, the goalkeeper should decide which direction you are going for.
Yes, I think Kozo. Kozo, man. Yes, sorry.
So it's really difficult to play with Espada now. So maybe you might wanna forgo this team because as strong as the other positions are, this Espadas is making you play this Nita, and this Igawa is not that great as well against Japanese players. So they are liabilities.
So I think the key here is to build around Genzo, right?
Yes. That's unless you have other meta keepers like Lucius or Zeno. Then you might want to experiment trying out teams with them.
Right. Okay, now let's. I hope that helps you. Actually, he really needs some better agility type Japanese player. I'm not sure whether you have the old Dreamfest. Since you're going to play 5 agility type Japanese, right? You can always go back to the Hyuga, the combination Hyuga.
Yeah, that's quite a strong forward at the moment.
Now we'll look at Nazret's team, but too bad he cannot reply. Because he's on time.
I played a PvP game against that Dreamfest Hyuga, right? And he shot from outside the box. He matched up with my Ito and Gentile, right? Both of them flew.
Yeah.
Both of them can't block his shot.
Because of the the block killer, right? Vian Hong.
You would imagine that, with full body stand and inside master, these 2 defenders should stand a chance, right?
Yeah, but 30% is like way too much for them to handle already. The figures are ridiculous. So Dimas is asking, is Kalosias part of the meta right now? Yes, he is.
I think so.
Yeah, he's playable.
Against, yeah, he can. I mean, of course he has his counters, but so does Zeno and Zenzo has plenty now. So they're all playable. All these 3 are quite meta.
And NBA, just take note of what Johannes has just mentioned. Dreamfest Hyuga, Rising Sun Matsu, and Club Misaki, they are all quite decent. Viet Hong, I don't know how to pronounce the Vietnamese name. Do you know how to pronounce it? we will look at your team after this team, alright? Nasret's team. So did he mention which deck to look at?
Yes, he did.
Deck. Wait, let me scroll up a bit.
Can't see it anymore.
Yeah, I can't see because everything is deleted.
I think it's 2, right?
Deck 2, deck
If
2.
I remember correctly, it's deck 2.
Yeah, deck 2. Is sorry? What kind of team is it? Non-Japanese. Agility type, not Japanese team. I think Soda should be in the middle. That's number 1. Soda is
spawns.
21.5.
Zenzo not activated, right?
I think he
I think
is.
so.
No,
is?
he is not even.
He didn't unlock.
Yeah, he didn't unlock. He can't activate, so he just gave up.
What? Okay.
I guess. Let's browse through his players. Yep, so first thing is Soda should be in the middle. You see, NBA, he made Nasret's deck is he made the right choice of playing Zenzo, although without the bonds, right? He chose to play Zenzo over Espadas, which is a better choice. So I think this Hyuga can't do much at the side. Do you have Stormy Resurrection? Okay, Super Speed, Kickback, Tiger. I think he should be in the middle. This fella can still 1-2 in. This fella got no chance. He needs to be in a centralized position to shoot. Is there any way that he can use Margus or not? I think Margus is much easier to use. One, two, three, four, five. He can't afford to lose any of his top 3. Hi, George. No EX formation. Bronze. Johannes, I think he have bronze formation.
Any EX formation is better than
none, right? Right. So even 3%, you should go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if for 3%, you should go for it. But if he plays then his team one is much stronger, right?
Oh, Raphael, Andios.
Yeah, more premium. I see the okay, but this is a 8.5% bond. Actually, you should put your deck 2 as your deck 1. If not, during league your team will get slaughtered, man. So I think he is trying to maximize his bonds and make this his main team. That's how I feel.
Why is that? Copenhagen guy inside. The toughness type. Rossi.
I think for bonds. For 3 or more skill type.
So he is someone that can be removed, right?
Can.
Doesn't. So if he is replaced by another skill type player, agility type non-Japanese player, he can remove Victorino.
Probably play him. Then you already have
And
3.
Margus can go in already.
No, he needs to play another. Then he will come. He'll need to come here, and yeah, Margus can come in here, right?
Then he can play a 2-top formation.
Yes, and pull this guy down.
Yeah. Because right now, your side forwards are not great at breaking through or passing in as well.
But I don't think he have a 4-man. His EX formation is not a 4 defender type of. This is a 4 defender, but it's only a 1 top only. He doesn't have the formation for it. But since you are not, I don't think you're using the. Yeah, he's already using this type of formation. So maybe go for 4 defenders and play Turam. So anyways, Soda should be in the middle at all times. And actually this guy might be a better choice in the middle than Misugi. This guy can deal with high flying shots and low flying shots. So probably your Misugi will go to the side and your Turam will come in here. So luckily this guy can play AM, so he can actually move up. So play 4 defender, 1 DM, 3 AM and 2 forward. And your 2 forward will be Hyuga and Margus. Right, did I miss anything else? The rest will just stay, right? That is 1, 2, 3. So your 3 midfielders will be these 3 Catalonia players. So nicely. His Guarantees cannot play DM, right? Because he needs to play this guy as his DM. He don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Alright, I hope that helps your team. And do give it a try. And remember to replace your deck 1, please. You are giving people chance to run over your team. 8.5%. Alright, let's look at another team. Deck 1.
Whose team is this?
Viet Hongs. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but where is it?
Oh yeah, as what Devin is saying, his team, Nasrat's team could do with Intile or Tsubasa from the current banner, so do go for them if you can afford to.
Oh, did I key in wrongly? 8. Oh, okay, short of 1 number. 8, 9, 4, 6, 5. Team 1. Oh, got Matsu. Oh, got Matsu and that's a lot of shield. 10% shield. So this team is a skill type non-Japanese team. 29.5. Actually, this team is quite solid. Strong goalkeeper. Defender.
I think currently the Akai is better centrally. Right?
Yeah, I think so too. Inside master. But he doesn't have the block, ma. He needs to get the fast block. He don't have the fast block.
Yeah, then side defender for sure.
And he didn't buy the shoulder block as well. So that's why he's at the side.
It's an interesting team.
There's a lot of shields, man. This guy 5%, this guy 5%, this guy is 3%. That's 13% shield. And this is 6% debuff. Honestly, I do feel that if you can only come out with 6%, then if you have better choice, you might as well play better players rather than playing Misaki and Napoleon. Napoleon without Pierre cannot hit his peak, right? Because he needs tenacity.
He has what?
He has tenacity,
He has Pierre.
but he doesn't have the Pierre that gives him tenacity, right?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the tenacity is with him, with the
Yeah.
Pierre.
So that alone, I think, is quite important. Tenacity on this Napoleon is quite important. Let's see if he has other choice to replace out his weaker players. Actually, these three players are quite weak. They can't really.
Nice Raphael on the bench.
Yeah, I would play him over him though. Must be some bond limitation.
Non-Japanese. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he can play him.
He needs 3 club player. This is 1 club, 2 club, 3 club already. Right? So why is he not playing Raphael? Yeah, I think he will be a better choice than him, you know. Yeah. But his Raphael doesn't have the fast pass. It's not like this fella can pass anyway. But at least he's got a high speed through wall, A80.
His shot is so high. I didn't know that.
Yep. But the skill, his shot is rather disappointing. This skill is rather disappointing. It's only 470. So do you see any players that catches your eye that he can replace? Let me scroll through his decks slowly. Fargo is good. Actually, this Sawada still playable or not? What do you think?
Not really. It's too dependent on his
Mid-area master.
area.
And he can't really even tackle, right? Especially if you didn't buy the strong tackle. So you have Fargo. Fargo is quite good. Fago, sorry.
Don't think he can activate his.
Bonds.
He's got this Chito.
And Calusius.
I mean, he can probably remove Napoleon and Misaki.
Right, because honestly 6% is not going to do you anything. It's not going to help you much.
Magus would go in nicely.
Yeah, I think Magus will be a better choice.
Because Raphael.
He don't really need 3 toughness Japanese, right? Oh, this guy needs toughness Japanese. So he can't remove Misaki if he wants to activate his bonds.
Why? 3 ma?
Oh yeah, Matsu
Rabe,
also. Yeah.
and
So he can remove these 2 for sure. So probably this guy. But this guy cannot plus, you know. This guy don't even have a pass skill.
then just let him win the ball, I guess.
Yeah, and quickly look for someone else.
Because, yeah, I mean, but this team does really.
Sorry.
They lacks good passes.
Actually, he is a very good passer.
Oh, okay. I forgot about him. Oh yeah, okay. He can depend on what's his name, Miguel, to match up with weaker forwards. And then to Matsu, you know, if Matsu is matched up with EMs and stuff, then not gonna have an easy time also.
Yeah, hopefully he can match up with Makilolo lor. If he matches up with Makilolo, shouldn't be any issue, right?
I maxed out Makilolo's skill. I used him in a couple of games and then he's gone forever already. Can't even block shots.
Makilolo is just funny. He's a clown, man. Yeah, honestly, there's nothing we can do much. There's nothing much we can do. Trust me, it doesn't make sense for you to play these two guys. Unless you're stacking like more than 3%. I mean, they're still strong. They're still strong.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, this is not a weak team by any means. It's very playable. Just that if you're looking to improve on this, then these are the guys that you should look to replace.
Right. Trust me, it's very painful when you have someone that cannot defend. It's very painful. This guy can't actually defend, tackle. He can't tackle as well. So I'm pretty sure that you have experienced that people will keep looking for Misaki and this Hidalgo to set up their players, and it's really frustrating to play against teams that look for weaker passes like Kozo does all the time. But that is the right thing to do. Of course, I'm not saying it's the wrong thing to do. I'm just saying that it's frustrating to play against.
How else am I supposed to play? Go intentionally look for the strong defensive players.
Shobu. It's like challenge, right? It's like Hyuga always look for the strongest to challenge.
Right. If my opponents promise to do the same, then I don't mind.
Okay, we have someone, Sharks. I think, did we look at Sharks team before? Someone from Twitch. Sharks.
No idea.
Yep. We will look at one more team, then we will move on, okay? I'm not sure whether he's still around. So Sharks, if you're still around, please say something. If not, we will look at the EX team.
I see a Hyuga 84 with a badge.
Oh, okay. That one then cannot miss. I think I took down his number already. Okay, so we will look at Hyuga's 84's deck for our last one. Let's go.
A badge gets priority. You're welcome, Viet Hong.
Viet Hong. So, Hyuga 84, I hope you're still around. We are going to look at our team. So, anyways, if you missed it, you can always watch again. Just that you have to scrub to find your portion. He asked us to look at his deck one. Is this Hyuga's 84's team? I think it is, right? I hope I didn't copy the wrong ID. Hyuga 84 is actually from Argentina. Wow. I didn't realize. Yeah, this is Hyuga 84's team. That one. Okay. Wow, this is a very strong team. Why is this fella in the middle?
Misaki
should,
in the middle.
Yeah, should be in the middle. So you always look for either Matsu or Grandiose to find your Raphael, then to set up your this Hyuga. This Hyuga is really good, man. Time to pull for Tsubasa. I mean,
Yes.
those that do not have should always pull. I already said already.
On my mind.
1, 2,
Good luck.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can afford to change because he has 6.
But he needs another agility type Japanese for
Oh no,
Enzo.
his team skill is not full. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He still can remove. he still can remove Tsubasa. Yeah, man, this team is pretty strong. Even this guy is not that weak. I mean, he's not great, but he's not that weak.
How much bonds?
27%. Everyone is activated. So with Tsubasa will be 2.5, 1% more. 28%.
You need another type. I mean, agility type Japanese.
Oh, for him.
If he takes
Right.
out, yeah. Soga is a good candidate if he has 2 Brazilians. I only see 1.
Squeeze Roberto in, I guess.
Roberto can go in place of Rafael.
Roberto is not useful. We all know that Roberto is not useful. But 4% is quite high. And since you're already using, actually his team now is quite solid. If he put Roberto in, then Roberto will be the weak point, you know. It depends on where he plays Roberto though. Actually, it's so juicy, 4% here, 4% here. I would do it, man. I would do it. But first thing first, he needs to get the cheat Basa, the Dreamfest Tsubasa.
Yeah.
So he mentioned he tried 550 DBs for Tsubasa, but he didn't get. Okay, Dimas, see you again. Bye.
Thanks, Dimas.
So King is asking, should he boundary break Gentile with his dupe or wait for Ide?
I would say wait for Ide. It's a good skill to have.
Yeah, this skill is so
Backup.
strong. It's a 470 intercept.
I would only use a dupe when the skill is not that strong, not important.
Oh, you have multiple copies, right?
Yeah, off. And of course, if I have multiple copies.
So, anything else that he can really improve? So, what is the move for him right now? If since he tried and he didn't get Tsubasa already. As is, I think is a really very playable team.
Move Misaki to the middle. Does Misaki have Flash Raiju?
No, triple S.
Okay, give
but
him Flash Raiju if you can.
That's good. And anyways, he's got this high speed tornado Sky Alpha, but he needs to get into the box, of course.
Okay. One point I have is, which is based on personal preference, right? I would move. I would prefer to have Raphael as a DM and move maybe Matsu up, because I feel that right now Grandiose and Matsu are easy targets in the DM position. I mean, if both of them are easy, then it makes your opponent's play easier as well. Hold on. Does Raphael have floating intercept?
No, don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Forget what I just said in the last minute. Delete.
Delete. Okay. As is, I think is playable.
Yep.
Or he can actually. He can't, right? He needs 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's okay. I think he can put Soga in, and he needs to sacrifice someone.
Raphael is the only one.
But
sacrifice.
If he's going to take out Raphael, the entire team will depend on Grandiose to do the playmaking.
Misaki can pass as well. I used to do that last time. But then, if he doesn't want to take out Grandiose, I mean, doesn't want to take out Raphael, can take out Grandiose.
Cannot. Misaki don't have a pass. No pass. So honestly, he really depends heavily on Raphael and Grandiose. So I think 2 is a minimum. 2 players that can pass well is the minimum. Actually, Matsu can pass as well.
If that Misaki doesn't have a pass, all the more he should be in the middle.
In the middle, right? And his Tsubasa also don't have a pass.
Okay, just chuck this Tsubasa to the side and forget.
Anyways, this Tsubasa not easy to get the full bonus from here. Unless you shoot from distance, you match up with DMs, AMs, and you just shoot from there. But nowadays, I don't think that is going to work anymore. Unless you're spamming. Other than that, I think you can play as is.
There's a good call. There's like best defender, ex-best goalkeeper.
Ex-best.
Like, all the important pieces are there. Rival, Misaki, Yuga, Raphael.
Yeah, and a bit of shield here and there to protect you. I think it's pretty decent. Got descending Raiju. Okay. Yeah, I think it's playable. Definitely playable. Alright, so that is that. Okay, game time. Anyone have a strong Matsuyama team to play against either Kozo or me? Your choice.
One.
I proceed and collect my stuff. As we wait. Nani? I guess that is the Genzo flying is for the ex-best goalkeeper. Welcome, Hyuga. 84.
Welcome.
So the crew 2-person has Matsuyama in his team, but he said his team is trash. Oh, that's very nice of you, King. At least yeah, you know what the channel prioritize. So I guess no one have a new Matsu, so it only means one thing. Do you want to play King or shall I play with King?
Up to you. I can play if you want.
Sure. You're a better player. Anyways, if you guys still don't know, I will tell you guys. Kozo is a better player, and on top of that, he's a better team builder.
I just happen to have more options. Example, Zeno. The only difference I have is having another relevant goalkeeper to try building teams around.
he is rubbing this in pretty often.
No, seriously, I mean, having one extra relevant keeper makes a world of difference when it comes to team building.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Hope you get him. Okay, let me key in
Yes, waiting for your holy 6 numbers.
numbers. Okay. I should build
Johannes.
another team.
Okay, that's interesting.
Another PvP team. It's actually not very different. It's just skill type Japanese based, but it still looks quite similar
Okay,
to what I used to play.
Johannes say he have 0 relevant goalkeeper. I don't believe it. Carlosius is one of the relevant goalkeepers. Actually, Richard, I do consider him as a relevant goalkeeper as well. Not great, but still relevant.
Yeah, Richard works especially well in a debuff team.
Actually, Archive with shoulder block won't be the best scenario. The best scenario for Archive to actually function as a center defender, you need defense block. Shoulder block is something you make do with. It's like you have no choice.
Interesting team.
Yes.
Once again.
Okay, at least he's using Grandiose now. At least he's got someone to pass the ball around. I remember the last time round he doesn't have anyone to pass the ball around, and he struggled to even get the ball to his forwards.
I can see I will have a hard time breaking into the box with the two center backs.
Johannes, if you got Morisaki, you're talking about the DC Morisaki? Are you talking about DC Morisaki? Shobu,
I do.
what should you do? You dribble, build full power, then match up with Roberto, then pass the ball to Tsubasa. So easy.
Shit. Just read my move.
So Johannes, that DC Morisaki is actually not bad, you know. Although he only lasts for one catch, but he is still not bad. But if your team can build full power, right, you can actually Morisaki is more useful. I do consider Morisaki as a relevant goalkeeper. What do you think, Kozo? What?
Oh wait. My pass.
What happened? Wait, but somehow you still get the ball. You look at the A crisis tackle, it's so ridiculous. 425 stamina for a 270 tackle. Having like migraine just looking at it. Oh, auto intercept.
Oh, didn't activate.
Yeah, didn't activate.
Lucky me.
Oh, Gentile! Yes!
Why wasn't the ball in the air? What happened to the ball? Dad. Oh my god. What's this?
Oh, he's got Dandy block. He's got Dandy interception. Oh, 1-2. He went for Dandy block. Oh!
Ooh, fast hands.
You can't bring the ball down actually. You see the Radunga so close by. Unless you've got lightning hands.
Hey, can I pass it? I'll pass it. Whatever lah, shoot lah. Bad angle.
Wow, I missed this animation.
And bad height with eyeball killer and forward killer, so
I reckon the second shot you can try just shooting just outside of the planetary box. The second shot you can try doing that. It might work.
I might have to because both his defenders are so strong.
Oh,
it fell to me.
lucky. But most likely if you bring the ball down, you're gonna meet out with Gentile.
Nope.
Nope.
I won't. I have time. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Yep. The flaws of a punching keeper.
Yeah, wasted my luck in a friendly game.
Yoshikoi!
I'm surprised that punch fell to me. right? It should be a strong punch.
Yeah, it should be a
The
very strong
angle,
punch.
A high ball and forward. Strange.
No, because every time they make changes, they don't inform the players.
So actually, this works so well in my favor, right? Because my Hyuga got one stack, and I still managed to score with luck.
Right.
Let's predict his move.
Predict his move. He needs to look for his striker already, honestly, because he doesn't have a second point of enabler. I mean, passer.
Dribble both.
Nani? Okay. Here comes the pass.
Santana. No.
I think he's going to try dribble all of you. Oh dear. This guy's passing is actually quite strong though. Don't underestimate his pass. His pass is 30k. His dribble is strong as well, but he got skill block. Unfortunate. Oh.
Is he on the side?
He's on the side, but
Yes.
the thing is he don't have S tackle. Rip Kato. Oh, so lucky.
I don't need this. I don't even need this dribble kick. Hey, what happened? Yeah,
Happen-
press.
You happen to pass
Wait.
the ball.
Trying to pull my.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Oh my god. Why would I pass?
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, guessing game.
I don't think it's a guessing game, man. Because your Gentile is too close already. There's no guessing actually. Oh, I was thinking that he will intercept also. I mean, he will do 1-2.
This is a long distance shot, right?
Yeah. No, this. Which one is that? Yes, long distance shot.
Hi.
Tai! Thank you, Jito! Tai! Oh. You know, sometimes if you panic and you pass the ball away and if just now DS got it, he will have time to shoot again, you know.
Yeah, yes, I know.
Luckily. 34%, wow. 30%. Wow, his team is 30% is quite high as well, actually. Actually, I don't quite agree that Zeno is quite dead. I think Zeno is still quite good, in my opinion. I think there's more players to counter Genzo than to counter Zeno. That's how I feel. So many Zenzo counter, you just close one eye, everyone counters Zenzo. You got Magus, everyone have Magus, Tsubasa. Everyone. It's like everyone at least will have one or two Genzo killers. Alright, here we go, second half. Okay. Yeah, man. I also think that Zeno is quite good. I think the King's debuff is very minimum. So you brought out Matsu, and what is your reasoning for that?
Oh, I want to change to this formation with only one striker.
Okay.
So yeah, so I need to change one of my defenders to EM. So now I'm at 3%.
Here comes the pass. Hi Tyler.
Can I bully this?
You bully what? How you want to bully?
You block who?
There.
Yes, I can.
Actually, if you use Dandy block, right, you might not get it. New star block is way too strong already.
Inside master. Wow, 50%. Damn it.
This guy is the better version. There's two versions of this agility type. And I don't even Piazzola. And this is the better one.
Oh, go quick.
so lucky.
So random. Wait, wasted leh, all this. Ooh, avoided who I want to avoid.
So Raphael is saying that he would like the old Salinas, Dreamfest Salinas to be reworked. I think eventually it will come. The later the better actually.
Go quick again, what the hell is it going on?
You got full power, hidden full power is it? Using some kind of hack. Whoa! Okay lah, I mean that distance is still fair enough.
But I go quick is out of nowhere.
Yeah, oh, silver crit again! What is this?
Oops.
Maybe it's signaling you to pull. You should self-tap the ball yourself. Yeah. Actually, it's really difficult to keep track of who is being debuffed by Grandiose.
Self-tap the ball. Oh, I have a debuff?
Yeah,
I didn't even
from
notice.
Grandiose.
Oh, damn it. I forgot about that.
Yeah, actually, it's not easy to keep track of. Because after a while.
All the time.
Yeah. After a while, oh.
Well, you can triple if you want.
He dribbles.
Rather
Let him
he
slowly
could not
creep
win,
up.
then he do a 1-2
Oh,
and get out of reach.
the game is lagging. Even with full power, I don't think he can beat this. Wow. And Matsu is behind as well. It's a tough game for him, man.
He might pass over Matsu.
Huh? Sorry?
Oh wait, no, I took it. Oh no.
Welcome to the 3-man matchup.
This is gone. Oral is gone.
Yeah, man, he's lucky. King, he's too lucky. Whoa! Now it's your turn. Rainbow Crit. Actually, he don't even need the Rainbow Crit.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Gentile is
Oh my
dead.
god, dead.
It's time for Jito to tie. I think DS might have DS has a very good chance to score against Zeno, that's for sure. As long as he's still in full power though. Oh, he's not in full power. Tai! Here comes Mr. Tai! Wow! Tai one not enough, must Tai two.
Oh. Bye bye. Hey,
No time already.
no more time.
Yeah, no more time already.
I
The game is lagging.
only realized I passed over the deals after I passed. A very weird game. I mean, I
Yeah.
keep getting crits.
So many
And
crits.
then
Well, maybe it's a sign for you to go and pull for Matsuyama. Not that we really need him, but just a sign.
okay, and I'll go and pull for him now. How many singles?
I think do one will do. If you're so lucky, one will do.
Let's see.
If you get him, I'm going to stop playing this game.
Golden arrow, one bird, nothing.
All right, guys. Sorry.
Oh, again,
Okay.
again. Two more.
They can't see your screen anyway.
No, nothing again. No, can't stop. Third one. Nothing. Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Special thanks to all our patrons and YouTube members. You guys is so important to us. You guys keep the channel going. Thank you so much. And also help us to like our videos when you watch our videos. It will help us. It will help the channel, so that YouTube is more willing to share our videos with other Captain Tsubasa fans. All right, thank you. We will see you guys next week. Bye.